Welcome to our Excel tutorial on formulas and functions. In this video, we'll unlock the power of Excel by learning how to use formulas to perform calculations and functions to simplify complex tasks. Whether you're looking to sum numbers, find averages, or manipulate text, mastering these tools will enhance your spreadsheet skills. We'll cover the basics, explore common functions like sum and average, and provide tips to help you work more efficiently. So, let's dive in and transform the way you use Excel. The sum function in Excel allows you to quickly add numbers, making it essential for efficient data analysis. It enhances accuracy by reducing manual errors and saves time, letting you focus on insights. With its ability to handle large data sets, sum simplifies calculations, enabling better decision-making and clearer financial summaries. This formula sums values in the range N6 to N9 based on a condition. It checks each cell in M6 to M9. If a cell matches the criteria in Q11, the corresponding value in N6 to N9 is included in the total. This function is useful for conditional summation, allowing you to analyze data based on specific criteria efficiently. Now, if you change the product name in cell Q11 from product C to product B, the formula will then sum all the values associated with the product B. This function adds all values in the range from N6 to N9. It quickly calculates the total, simplifying data analysis and allowing efficient tracking of expenses or sales for better decision-making. Using it enhances accuracy and saves time, making it essential in spreadsheet management. Now, if you change any value for the specified products, the sum formula will automatically update to reflect the new total. This means you can make adjustments with confidence, knowing that your calculations will always be accurate and up-to-date, streamlining your workflow. This formula calculates the total for 3 designated cells, N6, N8, and N9. It focuses on these cells because they contain relevant data. By selecting them, you ensure the total reflects specific information. If you change any values of the products in the range from N6 to N9, the total in M13 will automatically update to reflect those changes. In Excel, the average is calculated using the average function, which sums a range of values and divides by the count of those values. Advantages include simplifying data analysis, identifying trends, and providing insights into overall performance. It helps summarize large datasets, making it easier to interpret and compare values effectively. This formula calculates the average of values in a range based on a condition. It examines M6 to M9 for a criterion defined in Q15. Only the corresponding values in N6 to N9 that meet this condition are included in the average. This is useful for selectively analyzing data, allowing you to focus on subsets that meet your criteria. If you change the product name in cell Q15 from product B to product C, the formula will calculate 120 divided by 1, as there is only one instance of product C. This formula calculates the average of values in N6, N7, and N9 by summing them and dividing by 3, providing a simple way to find the central value. This formula finds the average by considering the values in 3 specific cells, N6, N7, and N9. It first sums the values in these cells and then divides the total by 3 to get the mean. The result helps in comparing these selected entries to gauge their overall performance or trend. The VLOOKUP function searches for a value in the first column of a table and returns a corresponding value from a specified column in the same row. You provide the lookup value, table range, and column number for the return value, along with an option for exact or approximate matches. This function efficiently retrieves related data. This formula looks for product in the first column of the range M6 to Q9. It checks each row for an exact match, as indicated by the false parameter. Once it finds product A, it retrieves the corresponding value from the second column of that row. This allows you to access specific details related to product efficiently, such as its price or category, facilitating data management and analysis. Changing product B to product C in the formula searches for product C in the first column. If found, it returns the corresponding value. If not, it results in an error indicating absence. This formula looks for the value in cell Q20 within the first column of a specified range, M6 to Q9. If it finds that value, it returns the corresponding value from the second column of that range. The false part means it requires an exact match. If it doesn't find the value, it will return an error. Changing product C to product B in Q20 will search for product B and return its value in M20. HLOOKUP stands for horizontal lookup. It searches for a value in the top row of a range and returns a corresponding value from a row below. You provide the lookup value, the range, the row number, and whether to require an exact match. If found, it returns the data; if not, it shows an error. This formula searches for sales COUNTIF in the top row of the range M5 to Q9. It looks specifically in that row and retrieves the value from the third row of the specified range. The false parameter ensures that the search requires an exact match. If sales COUNTIF is found, the corresponding value from the third row will be returned; if not, it will result in an error. If you changed sales COUNTIF to sales Q3, the formula will search for sales Q3 and return the corresponding value from the third row if found; otherwise, it will show an error. This formula performs a horizontal lookup for sales Q3 in the range N5 to Q9. The match function finds the position of the value in Q23 within the range M6 to M9. It returns the row number where the match occurs. This row number is then used in the HLOOKUP to retrieve the corresponding value from the specified row. The false parameter ensures the match must be exact. Changing product C to product B in Q23 will make the match function find product B in M6 to M9. This position will be used in HLOOKUP to retrieve the value for sales Q3. The index function in Excel returns the value of a cell in a specified row and column within a given range. It takes three arguments: the range, the row number, and the column number. This function is useful for extracting specific data from large datasets, allowing users to easily reference values dynamically, which enhances data analysis and reporting efficiency. The formula retrieves the value from the range N6 Q9, specifically from the third row and fourth column. It effectively returns the value located at that position within the specified range. This index formula returns a value in the fourth column of the range N6 Q9. The row number is determined by the match function, which finds the relative position of Q26 in the range M6 to M9. Changing product C in Q26 to product A or B will let the match function find its position in M6 to M9. This position is then used by index to retrieve the value from the fourth column of N6 Q9. The match function in Excel identifies the position of a specified value within a range. It has three arguments: the lookup value, the range to search, and the match type. By returning the relative position, match helps users efficiently locate data, making it easier to integrate with other functions like index or VLOOKUP for dynamic data retrieval and analysis. This formula finds the row number of product A in the range M6 to M9, returning its exact position. The 0 ensures it looks for an exact match. If you changed product A to product B in the formula, it will search for product B in the range M6 to M9. If product B exists, the formula will return its position; if not, it will return an error, indicating that the value wasn't found. This formula finds the position of the value in cell Q29 within the range M6 to M9, returning its row number. The 0 specifies that it looks for an exact match. If you changed product C to B in Q29, the formula will search for B in the range M6 to M9. It will return its position if found. The if function in Excel evaluates a condition, returning one value if true and another if false. Its syntax is if, condition, value underscore if underscore true, value underscore if underscore false, aiding in decision making and making analysis clearer. This formula checks the value in cell M6. If M6 is less than 150, it returns a high; otherwise, it returns low. This allows users to categorize data based on a specific threshold, helping to quickly assess performance or risk levels. It's useful for making decisions based on numerical criteria. This formula uses VLOOKUP to find the value in Q32 within the range M6 to Q9. If the value is greater than 150, it returns high; otherwise, it returns low, helping assess values based on a criterion. The COUNTIF function in Excel counts cells that meet a specific condition within a specified range. Its syntax is COUNTIF, range, criteria. For example, it can count how many times a value appears in a list. This helps users quickly analyze data and gain valuable insights by assessing frequencies in their datasets. This formula counts how many cells in the range M6 to M9 match the value in Q35. The range indicates where to look, and Q35 specifies what to count, helping evaluate how often that value appears in the selected range. Changing product C to product B will count how many times product B appears in M6 to M9, possibly resulting in a different count. The COUNTIF function is not case-sensitive, meaning it treats product B and a product B as the same. It can also handle wildcards for partial matches, like using an asterisk symbols for any character. Let's say you enter a product not found in the range. This is the error message you receive. It's frustrating, right? Understanding why this happens can help you troubleshoot and avoid similar problems. This error often arises from lookup functions, indicating that a value can't be found, which can leave you wondering what went wrong. Understanding its origins can help you address the issue efficiently. In this case, the error is due to the product name we entered, which is not found in the range. To resolve this, simply update the formula or add the new product name to the table. This will ensure accurate results and prevent future issues, enhancing your overall data management and improving workflow efficiency. When a cell shows for 5664 instead of a date, it indicates the cell is formatted as a number. Dates are stored as serial numbers in spreadsheets. To resolve this, go to Home tab, click the Number Format drop-down, then click More Number Formats, then on the category list choose Date and select your desired format. Lastly, click OK. Now, let's focus on the table where we will use the VLOOKUP function we discussed earlier. The advantages of VLOOKUP include efficiency, as it quickly retrieves data from large datasets, ease of use, simplifying searches into a single formula, flexibility, allowing searches in different columns, and time saving, reducing manual data entry and errors. Now, the VLOOKUP function is using the IDs from column D of this table to retrieve all other data. This table is designed to record all the project BOQs in a single location. If you want to generate specific BOQ data, you just need to enter its ID in the report. If you enter ID in cell B7, the VLOOKUP function will automatically update. If you change the entry, it will update for the new ID. This saves time, as you won't have to search through multiple Excel files. The single table keeps BOQs organized in rows. If you enter a BOQ ID in cell B7 that isn't listed in column D of the project BOQ records, an error will occur. Always double-check the ID before entering it in the report. This best practice not only prevents errors but also streamlines your workflow, ensuring you provide accurate information quickly and efficiently. This formula uses if and VLOOKUP to check a value in cell B7 within the range, project BOQs records, D13 AL18. The VLOOKUP function searches for the BOQ ID in the first column and retrieves the corresponding value from the second column. If the result is an empty string, the if function returns an empty string, otherwise, it returns the VLOOKUP result. This ensures that if no valid value is found, the cell remains blank instead of displaying an error, providing a cleaner output. The column index 2 retrieves data from the second column, while 3 and 4 access the third and fourth columns, respectively, as illustrated in the previous formula for index 2. Now, these are the formulas for column indexes 3 and 4. Using different column indexes allows you to retrieve various data points efficiently. For example, column index 3 can provide information related to the BOQ ID, while index 4 can offer more details. This flexibility enables comprehensive data analysis without needing multiple functions, streamlining your workflow. Let's now consider some realistic examples using this summary table, which highlights the key points from the main table below. Now let's see formulas in this summary table. The COUNTIF function counts cells that meet criteria across defined ranges. It examines the range AB13 to AB18, which contains project statuses. The criterion is still on time, counting how many cells match this status, providing a quick snapshot of projects that are on schedule. If we scroll to the column with the project remaining days status, we can see that there is only one project that is still on time, as indicated in the summary table. By updating the dates in column Y, the remaining days status in column AB will automatically refresh, ensuring your project timeline stays accurate and up to date. As the statuses are updated, the COUNTIF's formula in the summary table will also refresh, reflecting the latest project progress. Moreover, the charts on the dashboard will automatically update, providing a real-time visual representation of your project's performance and keeping you informed every step of the way. Now, let's take another example and focus on date ranges. This formula counts entries based on criteria, checking for dates between cell E8 and E9, while ensuring that corresponding entries in another column are not empty. If you add a new row, the formula automatically adjusts to include all records in the specified range, keeping your analysis accurate. Now, if you change the date ranges in cells E8 and E9, the formula will automatically update the records in cell F8, using dates which are in column E. Now, this formula sums values based on specific criteria. It looks at the range in column P, adding amounts only if the corresponding dates in column E fall within a specified range. The start date is from cell I4, and the end date from cell J4, both formatted as them is dis YYYY. The formula checks that each date in column E is greater than or equal to the start date and less than or equal to the end date, providing a total for relevant dates. Now, if you change the date range, the formula will automatically update the total final amount for that specific date range. Using a date range for data analysis is vital. It narrows focus for clearer insights, identifies trends, improves accuracy by filtering irrelevant data, enhances efficiency, and provides context for events, leading to better decision-making. This is the dashboard that analyzes data through charts and hyperlink shapes, and allows you to set daily reminder messages. Let's see what happens when we change any information in the table. Column Y records the end dates of projects. If we change any date, the remaining days' statuses will be updated. As we can see, the overdue status now shows 1 record. If we go to the dashboard, we'll notice that the chart has also been updated. Regularly updating project dates helps maintain accurate tracking and ensures timely reminders. This functionality enhances project management efficiency and aids in proactive decision-making. This formula calculates the total sum of all values in the total final amount column of Table 1. It aggregates each entry, providing a single total that reflects the cumulative value of that specific data set, facilitating effective financial analysis and ensuring accurate reporting for informed decision-making. To enhance the dashboard's visual appeal and improve its interpretability, you can incorporate hyperlinks that display relevant information directly from the summary table. This feature not only makes the dashboard more attractive, but also allows users to access detailed data effortlessly. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I genuinely hope you found it both helpful and informative. If you enjoyed the content, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more upcoming tutorials. Your engagement really helps me grow and create even better content. Additionally, if you're interested in learning how to create templates like this one and utilize automated buttons effectively, be sure to check out the linked video in the description below. Your support means the world to me, and I appreciate every single one of you.